Welcome to Lesson 1. Today and over the next 6 lessons, we'll take a look at the Armenian alphabet, pronunciation, and punctuation.
This was a sample lesson from Tun Online Armenian School. If you're interested in learning Eastern or Western Armenian, you can sign up and start learning for free today at tunup.com.
Why are we starting with pronunciation? Because as you start to learn words, you'll need to know how to say them. And at the end of Lesson 6, you'll know how to pronounce all Armenian words correctly. Let's start with the letter A. A. A is for Arev, or sun. Avaz, or sand. And we also see the letter A in the word Hayastan, which means Armenia. Let's take a closer look. Arev. Can you see the letter A, or A, in Arev? There it is, the first one. What about Avaz? Do you recognize where the letter A is? We've put a hint in the top left-hand corner. Can you see A in Avaz? There are two, a capital A at the beginning and a lowercase a in the middle. What about in Hayastan? How many times can you see A in Hayastan? 3, that's right. H, A, Y, A, S, D, A, N. Hayastan. What are some other words that start with A? Ach, salt. Can you see the A? There it is. And ach, or aj, meaning right. Can you see the A in this word? There it is. Okay, let's pause here. Grab a pen and paper and we'll practice writing them down. Go and get a pen and paper now. The capital A looks a lot like a U in English, with a strike down the lower right-hand side. See if you can write this out 5 times, and say it each time, and say the sound each time you write the letter. A. 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 Pause the video here if you need more time. Okay, if you're ready, let's move on to the lowercase a. See if you can write this one out 5 times. A. 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 Say it with me. A. Okay, the next letter we'll move on to is S. S is for the Armenian word sev, which means black, sehan, which means table, and ser, which means love. Let's take a closer look. Sev. If you look at the letter S in the top left-hand corner, can you see where it sits in the word sev? There it is, right at the beginning. Let's try another one. Sehan. Can you see the letter S here? Right at the beginning. And if you look carefully, there's another letter in there that we've just learnt. Can you find the letter A? There it is. Sehan. What about in this one? Ser, meaning love. Where is the S in this word? Right there at the beginning. This word is sa, meaning this. S, A. These are 2 letters we've already learnt. Can you see the S and the A? S, A. Perfect. Let's try this one. Masin, meaning about. Where is the S in masin? There it is. And what about the A? that we've just learnt. Masin, about. Okay, time to get your pen and paper again. Let's write out the letter S as a capital and as a lowercase. Say the sound with me as you write them. S, 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 S. Perfect. Pause the video here if you need more time. If you're ready to move on to lowercase, let's go. S, 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 S. Okay, ready to learn letter number 3? This is the letter D in Eastern Armenian or T in Western Armenian. Words that start with D or T are du or tu, meaning you, danak or tanag, meaning knife, and dujvar or tujvar, meaning hard. Eastern Armenian and Western Armenian have slightly different pronunciations on a few of the letters in the alphabet. If you are looking to learn one dialect specifically, don't worry if this feels a little bit confusing to start with. We'll guide you through the Eastern Armenian and Western Armenian pronunciations as we go along. Let's see if we can find the letter D or T in this word. Have a look at the key in the top left-hand corner for guidance. Can you see D or T in this word? There it is, right at the beginning. Let's try another one. Danag or tanag. Where is the D or T in this word? You guessed it, right at the beginning. Can you see any other letters that you recognize? A, D or T, A, N, A, G or K. Danak, tanag. Let's look at dujvar or tujvar. Where's the D or T in this word? That's it, right at the beginning. And can you see A as well while we're here? A. Dujvar, tujvar. Hard. Now what if we test you and we don't put the D or the T at the beginning of the word? Where is it in this word, sunund or sununt, meaning food? Can you see it? D, right there at the end. What about khandir or khantir, meaning problem? There it is, right there in the middle. Okay, let's get the pen and paper again and we'll write out D or T together. Eastern Armenian pronunciation is D for this letter. Western Armenian pronunciation is T for this letter. Write out each letter and say the pronunciation as you go. If you can, let's write out the letter 5 times, saying the pronunciation each time. Great! Ready to do the lowercase? Let's do the same thing. Say the pronunciation in your dialect and write the lowercase letter for D or T. Let's go. Okay, if you're ready, let's try the next one. Ch. Ch is for chores, meaning four. It's also in the word turchel, meaning fly, and kanach or ganach, meaning green. Let's take a closer look. Ch, chores. Have a look at the key in the top left-hand corner. Can you recognize the letter ch in this word? Chores. There it is, right there at the beginning. Well done. Let's see if we can recognize it in the next word. So to chill. Can you see it in this word? Ch. There it is, right there in the middle. Let's try again. Ganach or kanach, meaning green. You got it, right there at the end. Are there any other letters that you recognize in this word? The letter A. Ganach or kanach. What about in the word voch, meaning no? Yep, right there at the end. It becomes easier to recognize with practice, doesn't it? Ch. Let's review. Take your pen and paper again, and let's write out the capital letter for ch 5 times. Say the sound as you write it out. Ch. 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 Okay, if you're ready, let's try the lowercase for ch. 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 It almost looks like a backwards 3 in the English language, or a squiggly nose, or the capital letter E. Ch. Okay, our last letter for this lesson. This is an easy one because it looks a lot like the letter in English. L. You'll find the letter L in the Armenian word kailel, meaning walk, kanel, meaning sleep, and lats, meaning cry. Let's take a closer look. Kailel. Can you see the letter L in this word? Have a look at the top left of the screen for guidance if you need it. L. Can you see it? There it is, twice. Kailel. Okay, let's try another one. Kailel. Are there any other letters you recognize here? Ah, Kailel. Okay, kanel. Can you see L in the word kanel, meaning sleep? Yep, right there at the end. There it is. Let's try another one. Lats, meaning cry. L. Where is the L in this word? Right there at the beginning. And can you see another letter that you recognize? Ah. Lats, meaning cry. L. Okay, take your pen and paper for the last time and let's write out these letters. Practice writing a capital L for me 5 times, saying the sound each time as you go. L. 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 Well done. Okay, can we do the lowercase? The lowercase looks almost the same as the uppercase letter, but it's a bit longer with a shorter tail at the end. Let's practice writing the lowercase letter L. 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 Amazing. Let's recap what we've learned today. We learnt the sound A. S. D in Eastern Armenian or T in Western Armenian. Ch. And L. And we also started to become familiar with the words Arev, meaning sun, Avaz, meaning sand, Hayastan, meaning Armenia, Ach, meaning salt, Ach or Aj, meaning right, Sev, meaning black, Sekhan, meaning table. Ser, meaning love. Sa, meaning this. Masin, meaning about. Du or tu, meaning you. Danak or tanak, meaning knife. Dujvar or tujvar, meaning hard. Sunund or sununt, meaning food. Khandir or khantir, meaning problem. Chores, meaning for. Turchel, meaning fly. Ganach or kanach, meaning green. Voch, meaning no. Kalel, meaning walk. Kanel, meaning sleep. And lats, meaning cry. But don't remember if you don't remember all of these words. We've just used them today to help you become familiar with some of the sounds in the Armenian alphabet. As we progress through lessons 7, 8, 9 and beyond, we'll start to build out your vocabulary so that learning these feels very easy.